What is going on today, YouTube? And today we are going to talk about the differences between a traditional IRA and a Roth IRA. Now, I'm going to tell you stuff people normally don't explain to you. Everyone tells you the difference. Yes, one grows tax-free and one grows tax-deductible. But there are different times in people's lives where they should be contributing to a Roth IRA, and there's different times when they should be contributing to a traditional IRA. And this all comes down to your tax bracket. This is what people don't tell you, and it's very misleading because people get very confused, like, okay, yeah, I want my money to grow tax-free, or okay, yeah, I want this to be a tax deduction. Depending on your current tax bracket, that can make a huge difference in whether you should be contributing to a traditional or a Roth IRA. Okay, so first off, we have to go over what's different, or what is a traditional and what is a Roth. I'm going to be going through TD Ameritrade just because I have all my accounts through them. It's the only reason, not affiliated through them or anything, but I've used their platform for years now and I really like it. So all you gotta do is type in TD Ameritrade, go to their website, and select open a new account. In here, if you already have an account, you can pre-fill parts of your application. If not, this is your main application. U.S. citizen, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Go down here. Okay, what type of account do you want to open? Individual. This would just be, say you want to day trade, swing trade, manage your own investments, and you don't want to have a contribution rate. You want to do this outside your 401k. That's a traditional individual. Now joint, that would be if you were filing together with another adult owner. Okay, and now traditional. So the main highlights I'm going to bring out of this. Traditional, your earnings grow tax deferred and are taxed at your ordinary income tax rate when you withdraw your money. This is the most important part of the video that I'm trying to get over today. So when you're doing this, tax deferred, okay, it's growing tax deferred, so when you put money in, you actually get a tax break at the end of the year, and you'll get more money back, or you'll get more money back during the year if you would have it set up through your work or something. You'll see that come right out of your taxes because you're being taxed on less taxable income throughout the year through your federal, state, and local taxes. So we're going to hop over to 2018 federal income tax brackets. Now, we're actually going to go down to 2019 because this is going to be this year now. It did change a very little bit. What these tax brackets mean: 10, 12, 22, 24, 32, 35, 37. This is all based on your current income. They are not all, say you make between $84,000 and $160,000 a year. That first $84,000 doesn't all go into that 24% tax bracket. You go accordingly. So your first $9,700 you make as a single individual, single filer, in 2019 will be taxed at 10%. From that 9,000 period to that 39,000 period, be taxed at 12%. 39,500 to 84,200 will be taxed at 22%. 84,201, 167.25 will be taxed at 24%. So the whole reason over here, tax owed, 10% of income. Okay, when you go to the next one, it's going to be $970 because 10% of $9,700 is $970, and then the rest that fall in that range will be taxed at 12%. So if you're a high income earner, just because say you make more than $510,000, you're not always going to be taxed at 37%. It's going to go up this chart accordingly. So that's the first point I want to get across. The second, when you're putting these in tax deferred, you're not paying taxes on this income now. So say your base salary is $50,000 and you want to contribute $6,000 to your traditional IRA in 2019 because that is the max. Your taxable income is now at a $50,000 salary, contribute $6,000, your taxable income is now $44,000. So you're going to fall in this range. And your last $5,000, say, is going to be taxed at 22% rather than your last, say, $11,000. So you're cutting down in half the amount of your income that's going to be taxed at 22%, the $5,000 rather than the $10,000. So when we go back to here, that is what this means. And they're going to grow tax deferred because you're getting a tax break now, and when you withdraw, no, we don't know what the tax rates are going to be in the future, but say you withdraw this 40 years down the road. So in 2059, you start to withdraw, and you withdraw from this account. You decide somehow you're going to live on $50,000 because that's what you were currently making throughout your life, and then that's what you're going to withdraw when you retire. So that's going to be, you're going to be in the same exact tax bracket. You're going to pay the same exact taxes if the rates stay the same in the future as you are now. I highly doubt, I mean, taxes are definitely going to increase in the future because they have throughout our whole entire lives. So I highly doubt any taxes in 2019 will be the same as they are in 2059, but you never know. They could go lower, but I highly doubt it. But that is what that means. If you're withdrawing $50,000 when you retire, you're going to fall in that exact same tax bracket. That is why in the features they put in generally earnings grow tax deferred and are taxed at your ordinary income tax rate when you withdraw your money. That statement right there, the second part, taxed at your ordinary income tax rate when you withdraw your money, they're calling that your ordinary income tax rate because it was throughout your entire life. So if you're going to spend the same when you retire as you do now, that's why they call it like that. So the best part, the best thing for a traditional IRA, if you ever want to contribute or if someone you know ever wants to contribute, say you are a high income earner. Say you're one of the fortunate ones, you're a doctor, lawyer, someone that earns, say, between $160,000 and $200,000 per year. They would always, because they're probably not going to spend that much. That's a lot of money to be spending day to day. So if the more they can put in that traditional IRA, or even in their traditional, say they have a 401k at work, it's just traditional. The more money you can throw into that, that's less taxes you have to pay now. And you're most likely not going to need $160,000 per year in retirement. You could probably live off $50,000 or $100,000 if you're used to spending that much. So your money is going to be taxed at a lower rate when you retire. So that is ideal for a high income earner that doesn't use all of their money that they are earning. All right, so those are the benefits of traditional. Now we'll go over to Roth. So your Roth works a little different. You pay their taxes now and you don't take them out in the future. So best case scenario for a Roth IRA, now that you understand how traditional works. Say you are a very low income earner now. You only earn between $9,000 and $39,000 a year, and you can easily live off of that. You're only at a 12% tax rate. If you count on increasing your taxable income in the future, and you expect to be down in, say, the $84,000 to $160,000 block, you can contribute to a Roth IRA now, pay your taxes now, and when you take it out in the future, it's not going to be taxed. So if you are very, very early in your career and you're in a low tax rate, you cannot go wrong contributing to a Roth IRA. Because if you're going to increase your income, say double your income in the next 10 years, you're going to be in a 24% tax bracket when you were in a 12%. And then you can take out $50,000 a year or even up to $84,000 a year when you retire, and this money is not going to be taxed. No matter what these tax rates are in the future, this money cannot be taxed. That is what a Roth IRA is. You pay taxes now, and when you withdraw, your earnings are tax-free and penalty-free if you wait until 59 and a half to start taking out these contributions. And you can even wait till 70 and a half. That's the minimum age where you have to take minimum contributions. So the thing no one talks about, based on your current income tax bracket that you are in, can drastically change if a traditional IRA or a Roth IRA is good for you to go in. You need to realize this. You need to look at this and figure out where you are and figure out where you're going to be in the future. If you expect your retirement income to be $84,000 to $160,000, say you buy rental properties or something, and yes, you can throw those into an LLC and have it not in your name, but that's besides the point. If you anticipate making this when you retire and you're only here now, you really need to consider contributing to a Roth IRA. Or you really need to go and consider and go talk to a CFA, Certified Financial Advisor, or a CFP, Certified Financial Planner. And they can help you think about, okay, I'm going to be here I'm anticipating being here when I retire. Maybe this is better to do now. But just know these rules. Take this to your CFA or CPA and be like, hey, I did my research, I looked into this, and what do you think would be better for me to do now? Invest in a traditional IRA or invest in a Roth IRA? What's going to help me most in the future or help me the most now? And also another key point I want to put in. A lot of people are worried about these. And again, go talk to someone, a professional about this first. But for a Roth IRA, anything you contribute, your contributions, say you've been contributing $6,000 and you've been doing it for 10 years straight now. So you're up to $60,000 in contributions. You may, as of this time, withdrawal contributions, tax-free and penalty-free at any time. So it's like almost a savings account. So for instance, if you put $1,000 into this Roth last year and it grew to $1,200, you can't take out all that $1,200 because that $200 that you made is considered an earning. So you cannot withdraw earnings. You can only withdraw your contributions. So you put in $1,000, you can take out that $1,000 tax-free and penalty-free. You don't want to. The point of it is to keep it in there and let it grow. But say you came within an emergency. It's like a savings account that your money is still available to you in a Roth IRA. You can take it, any contributions you put in, you can take out without a penalty. So it's another way to get your money out of your bank account into this account, and if a medical emergency or any kind of emergency would happen, you can have access to that money. It's not like it's in there and it's gone forever. It's a little different with a traditional IRA. So Roth IRA is like another savings account in a way. And you can open these accounts and you don't have to contribute. You can open them so they're there in the future. A lot of people's biggest burdens are opening these accounts. So if you don't have one yet, and even if you don't want to go through TD Ameritrade, if you don't have one yet, go open one. I know TD Ameritrade doesn't have a required contribution amount. Maybe others do. I'm not sure. You have to look into them more. But you can open these and have them so you can be ready for any time. And then you can set it up through your bank account so set amount of money goes in every month or every week, whatever you want, every pay. So that's it for the video, guys. Really wanted to explain to you what's going on between these traditional and Roth IRA. A lot of people miss going over this, which it really is different depending on where you are in your life and where you expect to be going. So if you liked the video, taught you anything, got any questions, leave a comment below. If you liked the video, leave a like on it. Lets me know I'm producing some good content. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. I will see you in the next video.